I'm back and less drunk than the last time a lot of people seen us. Hello, welcome. Anyone who's new here, anyone who's here, I'm riding solo this evening. Down to the new restrictions and everything, and teachers having to prepare for home learning. Unfortunately, Stu can't be with us this evening. Blissful, welcome. Hello, Nia. Hello, Laura. I think that's my phone just saying we have gone live. I am just trying to see if I can get it on the screen. Yeah, so can you hear us okay? Because I haven't been able to do sort of a sound check, which I usually do with Stu. Give us a thumbs up or an okay or a howdy doody if you can hear us. Hello, Sharon. Welcome along. So what's up, guys? Tonight we're going to be starting off loud and clear, brilliant, with a lesser known Queen track. Well, lesser known to those outside the fan base, like yours truly. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. For anyone who has just come in, Zeta is in now. Thank you, Laura and Sharon. Yeah. Stu was meant to be on tonight. He contacted us earlier and just said he's got to get all his stuff started for tomorrow, and he's got a lot of planning for online learning with the announcements today. Brilliant. My wife's stressed a bit. Hello, Trotters, into eBay trading 2021. Yeah, I see you've updated your name. Well done. Hello, Laney. So yes, I am riding solo this evening. And we're still looking back on the worst Now album, in my opinion. So far. Maybe why Stu hasn't come back on. He has seen this and just thought, nah, not for me. We're talking about the Now album. Don't let that put you off. Stay tuned, please. And Nick actually reminded us, I come across a Higher Matt. Welcome back. Nick done a video of Hello, and it reminded us of something. So I'll start off here. Yep. So again, Now 4. But yeah, speaking of Lionel Richie Hello last week and the model, and then Nick reminded us on when he done his little comedy video. There's this I come across last week. Just after the live stream. I wish I had it for the live stream, but I'm going to include it this week. And it's this. It is the Lionel Richie. I thought it was I can't see the chat, bear with, because I'm going to try and get. Let's see if I can get the chat on here. Up, long chat. Sorry about this, people. Live chat, have I paused it? Is the live chat not working? Oh, it's not going to work like I thought. Oh, bugger. Right, bear with us. A few technical problems. I will take you with you because I'm mic'd up. Oh, that's a bugger. Bear with. All right, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I might have to take my mouse out. Sorry about this. Right, let's see if I can just get the live chat up on here. I think I've got yours. Oh, what's happened here? No, I don't need that. I need to. Oh, I haven't got that name on either. Go there. Make that bigger. I think I have yours now. Right, take 2. Or whatever they do. Bloomin' heck, the chat successfully come on me telly now. What a great way to start the stream. Right, let's start over again then. Yes, so I seen this last week, and what's all this about breakfast in Samoa? Shan't he still be in the huff with us? To be honest, Lainey, I have not watched it back because I'm a bit too embarrassed. I was getting shouted at from Kay, and I even got a text message to shut up and get the fuck to bed. So sorry for any swearing to people. But yes, I had a bit too much to drink on New Year's Eve during someone's live stream. So I'm doing dry January because I've drank all my allowance on the first day. So yeah, I think I did mention I was going to do a 26-hour live stream. You were hilarious. I was drunk. That's what I was. I can't remember. I'm a bit too embarrassed to look back on it. Anyway, let's get back to Lionel. Yes, so I seen this online, right? This model. It's like the Hello model head. And I thought, it's chocolate, but it isn't. It's from Alan Carr's Chatty Man. And I thought, it would have been brilliant if it was a chocolate head. But then I searched online, and guess what I found? A Lionel Richie chocolate head for £724. That is brilliant. And I just think, if you people here can get me to 10,000 subs by the end of this live stream, I'm not going to make it easy for you, I will buy this. So go on, get sharing, tell people, just tell everyone on your socials to come and subscribe to me. 10,000 people by the end of this live stream, so you've got probably about an hour and a half, I will buy a Lionel Richie chocolate head. I'm hoping if I do get to 10,000, I can do a Just Giving page to try and raise this, or GoFundMe or something. But yeah, and 10,000, don't think 10,000 isn't doable. So I left because I was getting bullied. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, just share with anyone, any music fans out there. Just share it with them. You've only got 9,652 more subscribers to get, and I'll hit the target. So no worries about that. So there is a chance, very slim, but there is a chance. But let's get cracking with track 1. And like Blissful was saying, it's the lesser known Queen track. It's a Hard Life. And like Blissful said, what do you mean you like chocolate? But it's a terrible position. This, I'm going to try and angle you around differently. Right. Is that better? Is that better? There. That's a bit better. I'm still looking off screen all the time, but sorry. Yeah. So there was this is a lesser known track. I'd never heard this before. Listening to the album, and when I first heard it, I was like, I quite like this. And then I realised I had my YouTube on 1.25 speed, so I was listening a bit quicker, and then I slowed it down. I didn't like it as much, so this is better is at 1.25 speed. Try it after this video. Go and listen to this. Try it at normal speed, and then try it at 1.25. It is better speeded up just that little bit. It's not too fast for it neither. So yeah, you might do it yourself. You might like it. So what is other people's thoughts on this? Hello, is now music? Hello. Can I see it in your eyes? Hello. I did watch some of the vids earlier. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, well, this one, it is very Queen in its sound and very Queen-esque. And it's still reached number 6 in the chart, which I'm quite surprised at because I've never ever heard this song before I've done this. But the opening line and the melody is based on some line from some opera, from some song from some opera. And to be honest, I've never heard of Rigo Paliccio sul tulo amo infatrio. which means laugh clown at your broken heart. And that's the line from the aria Vesta Lugubre from the opera Piligre. I've probably butchered all them because I don't speak Italian. But yeah, I don't know other people's opinion. I haven't got Stu to bounce off this week, so it's up to you guys to give us your opinion and keep us going with the chat. So just let us know what your opinion is. I'll try and keep the live chat on my phone on my knee as well. If I can. Turn the volume down. Yeah. But yeah, that was it. I know the song, but it's very dramatic, and that was Freddie. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it definitely was. It was total. It's a proper Queen song. Like I say, Lenny, play it at 1.25 speed. It is better than playing at normal speed. Freddie and Feathers. Yeah, very Fred-esque. The next, we move on to the core, though. And when I think of Status Quo, I think of double denim dad band with like the Dunlop green, was it green flash or something? Trainers, the squash trainers. Typical, if you can picture Status Quo, it is double denim. Or as Krillin once called it, is it the Canadian tuxedo? I think they called it. The Americans call it. Like this. There you go. Typical. Even the person in the middle with this jacket on here, he has got like a denim t-shirt on. It is just the look. Didn't stop the core opening live here, bizarrely. Yeah, they've got a massive following, Status Quo. What's the band called? Yeah, they've got a massive following called the Quo Army. And I mean, it's one of the worst nicknames for fans. I mean, Brossette's decent enough. Beliebers, the Bees, the Monsters, Nembers, or the Membership. Actually, that sounds more like a boat. Actually, I should get a boat. Actually, right, here's another one, right? If you break it and you get 20,000 subscribers for us, I'm going to buy a yacht and call it the Membership. There you go. I'm going a bit crazy without Stu, so I'm going to carry on. Yeah, this was a cover. It was originally done by an artist called Dion, who sang Runaway Sue. I feel like the song was speeded up from the old one, but maybe I'm wrong. When I was a kid, I had a friend who was a big Quo fan, thought he was out of his mind. Yeah, there were, like I say, a dad band. Like, my dad would have been in the 80s around this time, about 40, like probably my age. And these were like what we used to see as a dad band. But yeah, this song has been covered a number of times, though. Bad Company, Bruce Springsteen, Beach Boys, Gary Glitter. Why does he always come up on this channel, bloody Gary Glitter? And obviously Status Quo. So yeah, it reached number 7. The lyrics to this song, though, are a bit, what shall we say, questionable. He's either a male slag or more likely a Billy bullshitter, because opening line, well, I'm the type of guy who will never settle down. Not probably out of choice. I think it's probably because you can't get a girlfriend. Where the pretty girls are is where I'll be around. Sleaze. I kiss them and I love them because to me they're all the same. Yeah, you're not doing your street cred any. What do I want to say? Basically, you're not a die-hard romantic. I hug them and I squeeze them, and I don't even know their name. And that, to me, it sounds like something like Wearside Jack would say, you know. But it's quite weird. And then you get the chorus. Then you get one of the verses. There's Flo on my left, there's Mary on my right, Janie the girl that'll be with tonight. And when she asks me which one I love the best, I tear up my shirt and show Rosie on my chest. Oh, kiss Rosie! Kiss Rosie! What the hell? And I just think, actually, it's not a Wearside Jack song. This is Fred West, isn't it? it was Rose West on his check. It is questionable, if best. Very questionable. But yeah, honestly, we are really surprised that Glitter covered it. No, not after reading them lyrics. It is very Glitter-esque. Yeah, Sharon said that as well. I can see why Glitter covered it. Yep. Very up his alley. So we're moving through these faster than regular. So just because I've got no one to bounce off. So we might go and early finish tonight after the day's disaster. Matt, I think you're in the States, so you don't know, but we've gone into full lockdown now. So everyone's just like deflated in the UK. So I'm going to try and bring this up, but not with the next song, because again, it's another song I've never heard of. Big Country, no, I'm a massive fan. I don't know what anyone else's thoughts is about this. A lot of questionable, yeah, that's too right. A lot of questionable lyrics come out in the 60s. People made a career out of it. I saw something about it yesterday. Okay. But this Big Country, East of Eden song, it sounds a bit like Morrissey meets Simple Minds. To me, it ain't the best song. Like I say, I've never heard it. Reached number 17 in the charts. Oh, you've seen something about yesterday about the lockdown? Yeah, well, they were faffing about it yesterday, and they've just decided to bring it in today. When in reality, they could have had it all sorted over the weekend, so people could have made plans. But instead, they've done it at 8:00 at night, so everyone's like, "Well, what do they do with childcare?" Glitter bugs. Ooh. That's just made a sick in me mouth, Matt. Thanks. And I was like, now I know why. Yeah, that song, Laney, it isn't the best. So yeah. But yeah, that only reached number 17 in the charts. I'm not surprised. A lot of these songs on record too are lucky if they made top 10. I think there's only a handful that made top 10. A few never even made the top 20. It is a really dire album. But stick with us. Next up, we do have quite a good song. It is U2 in the Name of Love. Well, Pride in the Name of Love in brackets. Now, this reminds me of Ross and Rachel, the first kiss on Friends, where he comes back to the restaurant or whatever. I looked it up. It isn't on there. It's just some generic. Yeah, Matt, you're right. It is one of the worst of the whole series. The bit where he comes back to the restaurant and kisses that, and I thought this had In the Name of Love playing when they first kissed. Didn't, just generic music. But also, this bit here at the beginning bit, I'll tell you what I need to do. I've done it again. I haven't shared. Bear with. Sorry, I am terrible at doing this. Share audio and share. Right, let's get back to this. Okay. And then that. Right, sorry about that, people. Right. This opening bit reminds me of like early 90s Premier League on Sky. Like, welcome to the Big Clash Monday Night Football thing. I don't think it was on that neither. It's just one of them song lyrics where it really feels like that's what it's from. You know, so this song did reach number 3 in the charts. It is a good song. I did think this would have been number 1, but it's been named the 388th greatest song by Rolling Stones magazine. And it also is in the top 500 rock and roll songs that shaped rock and roll by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, well, I cannot really talk about mullet with my lockdown haircut because I'm starting to develop a mullet myself. Yeah, like Matt's saying, it is a Stone Cold classic. Gotta love a mullet. Wait, Sharon. All I can say is because I'm with it. But yeah, so that's that song. Like I say, I'm flying through these songs at the moment. So if there's any feedback you've got on these, let me know. My hair does look terrible. I just caught myself on the big screen as well. Oh my god. My earpiece is falling out. This is totally a 2020 live stream. Yeah, you've got the David Ginola look going. What, you mean I've got a big nose? I should try and... If there's any shampoo companies who would like to sponsor us, Pantene, Timothy, Head and Shoulders, you know, I'm available for sponsorship. Just saying. Yeah, get in touch via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. But yes, let's get back to this. Next up, we have this guy, Fergal Sharkey. Now, I'm really surprised at this because I thought he was just a one-hit wonder with good. A good heart is hard to find. It's so memorable. I can't even remember the song. But well, you could even say he is a one-hit wonder with that because this did only reach number 23 in the charts, so it wasn't the best of hits. But actually, the start of this song does sort of remind me of the Grease 2 song, Reproduction. Listen to this. No, the dun 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 dun. This Fergal video is really weird. It starts off like a film. It is trying to like send a statement out. I think this was his debut song, Sharon. But that bit there, the dun dun dun. If anyone's seen Grease 2, they'll know the song Reproduction. When I was a kid, I had one of those. One day, girlfriend, deals at school, had a few of those. Anyway, I remember she wrote Sharky's name on this card she made for me, and I had no clue who he was. But that bit, does anyone know? No reproduction. Reproduction, baby, give it to me now. Reproduction, is that all you think about? Reproduction, come on, baby, tell me that you love me so. Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up. Where does the pollen go? Surely you remember Reproduction, Grease 2. Yeah, Sharon, at least someone remembers it. Hello, Nick. Welcome in. You've come at one of the worst points there, my singing. I'll apologise. Don't remember it, but he has swishy hair too. Yeah. The only reason I've grew this hairstyle is to keep in touch with these people on here. But yeah, so Grease, that reminds me of Grease too, but it isn't the only song because when he starts singing later on, this bit where they're starting to play pool. I thought the matter is fate had a hand in this. In your face, you're wondering. That reminds me of Supergran. You know, stand back, Superman, Iceman, Spider-Man, Batman, and Robin too. Don't cause a ruckus for B.A. Baracus, cause I've got a match for you. Which was interestingly sung by Billy Connolly. Charlie's best song may not have even been one of his best solo efforts. I think it was Never Never when he was lead singer with Assembly. Yeah, I had a proper flick. Fergal had a proper flick going. Oh my god, Supergran. Yeah, but that bit there, does anyone else think that this sounds a bit like Supergran? I thought the matter is fate had a hand in this. In your face, you're wondering. Thanks, Susan. I have now recovered. We are not mentioning this. I have already been bullied about it. I have not watched the video back because I'm a little bit too embarrassed. And to say Stu's not with us this week because he is doing planning for online learning, thanks to Nicola Sturgeon and Boris Johnson. I don't know which one he's under actually because he's in the borders. But yeah, both of them songs. You think it's a weird coincidence. What's also interesting is I looked up Supergram in your last podcast because there was another song on record, one that vaguely reminded us of it. Yes, Susan, we're not mentioning it. Yes, it is not being mentioned. So yeah. It's like a red rose. It's not being mentioned. I'll just not read them out. Yeah, so that's Fergal Sharkey, another terrible song. And then we move on to yet another song I have never heard of. There is a part which does sound really familiar. I mean, OMD, they do some good songs. They're Walking on a Milky Way in the 90s. It's probably in my top 20 favourite songs. Really like that song. Yes, Sharon, it's been mentioned. 20, is it not 26 hours? Oh. You love this track, Nick. It's really weird. The bit I do remember is the beginning bit. That's what I remember. I don't really remember the rest of the song. I just remember that no, no, no. And I thought that was off an advert, to be honest. So I don't know if it was actually covered on an advert. But yeah, I don't think I've heard this. And it's a bit weird because what's up with this video? Because it's like, it's insane. It's absolutely insane, this video where girls seem to... I tried to look up the meaning of this and I couldn't really find out what the meaning of this song is. Just girls seem to be like falling in love with inanimate electric objects. It's not their best. I prefer Forever Live and Die. Saw them live 2 years back. I like Walking on a Milky Way. It's really much later on than this, but I think it takes us back to a time when I was like at college, great time of life, started drinking and everything. Love Forever, Live, Die, yeah. It's recently been in more of a TV show or movie. I don't know what it is. Well, was this one? Yeah, the song feature this Blissful. The song did actually feature in Weird Science. It only got to number 21 in the charts, but yeah, the keyboard owns a pair of thongs for sure. Yeah, Walking on the Milky Way, 96. It reminds me of the time when I was at college, so that's probably because it was played a lot. But yeah, this next bit where I've got these women on, right? Does anyone else wake up like this? Am I just weird? Right? So anyone else wake up like that? Surely I'll kind of be the only one who doesn't. Oh, tongs. I said thongs. Sorry. And as well, so you're going from that weird walk. Lainey does. Lainey wakes up like that. Then who else? For one, is she in the bath? For two, why? If she is, why is she wearing shoes and tights possibly? And I think she is because she got wet hair. And then you get this woman excited about a toaster. And it's just like, Jesus. So now 107 the supermarket yesterday, had a look, didn't know any song apart from Tina Turner, which is a remix version. Oh, Crystal will be coming on now. You've mentioned Tina Turner. No, but I might do if I had those legs. See, Sharon does it every day. Yeah, I wake up with a full makeup and high heels on. Yeah, but it's like this woman, how excited? Who has been this excited about a toaster? And she gets very excited when it pops. Wait for it. Orgasm. Yeah, and as well, is that suggestive that this bit here, there's something else been landing on a chin? I just wonder. To be honest, I get so excited about a toaster when the Marmite is on standby. Oh, you're going to start the Marmite debate, aren't you? Yeah. Matt. I'm always excited about a toaster. It's a Steely Dan toaster. Have I opened it? Anyone familiar with Talkie Toaster from Red Dwarf? Oh, I've opened it, Pandora's box here. I love Red Dwarf. The Tesla girls love the electric car. They get very excited about electric gadgets, as you'll see with the next one, who nearly orgasms over a fridge freezer. And then, right, this woman takes this out the microwave. We all know how to say it now, Lainey. It's not microwave, it's microwave. Just start rewatching it. Oh, you're talking about Red Dwarf. That's one thing I kind of get into. I'm sorry, I just don't get Red Dwarf. I can't really. Sorry if I offend anyone. Marmite is great, but Vegemite is better. Hey, Jack Johnson, you can tell you're Australian, aren't you? Positive you're Australian. I think you are. Maybe not. I don't know. If you are, let us know. My God, it's like the scene from Donna from Ghost. It is. Yes, it is. That bit there where, not this bit, it's the one where she has an orgasm in the fridge freezer. That's a good bit of knowledge. But this one, the microwave, yeah. And can I just say, I don't think she's cooked that herself, because when you look back at this, it's a metal dish. Not being pedantic or anything, that's a metal dish. The microwave would have exploded. I'm sorry. And a typical woman getting excited by a Hoover. What can I say? I wish my wife got that excited about hoovering as well. She poisoned that cake, I reckon. It's okay, Dwarf. Been going down. I'm never getting it. I'm sorry. Susan, who I know nothing. But yeah, Tesla Girls is the video for me. It's weird. I don't really understand it. Like Susan says, they love the electronic products. Buzzing, maybe. Buzzing. One person who didn't like this song, called it inane and monotonous, is next up, and it's Kim Wilde. And that is a true quote. She said that about this. Now, Kim Wilde, she was a favourite of mine. Still is in this photo. She looks hot. But again, another song I've never heard before. It does remind me a bit of Sabrina's Boys, 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 though. Like the tune of it. I haven't done the tune of this. A lot of 80 videos weird. Oh, yes. Blissful. If you go back and watch, we've got Nick Kershaw in Wouldn't It Be Good to Be in Your Shoes. That is mental. I'm in Ormskirk, about 30 miles north of Liverpool. All right. Right. They love them because of Nikola Tesla. Yeah, but why? If it was now, everyone would be saying Elon Musk, you know what I mean? Are they time travelers? Is Elon Musk going to bring out a range of toasters, fridges, microwaves, and hoovers, which are going to blow women's minds? That's all I'm thinking now. Please. I used to deliver her dad's paper True Facts. My wife once got her autograph, Nick, Kim Wilde's autograph for us when she became a gardener. She was with her auntie. She took her elderly auntie to a garden centre, and Kim Wilde was there signing autographs. And she knew how I said, "Oh, Kim Wilde was like gorgeous in I love Kim Wilde from the 80s and everything." Got us that autograph, and I was like, "All right." She went, "Probably wouldn't like her now. She's an older woman." I was only about 20 at the time, but I was still quite impressed that she got our autograph. But yeah, anyone has heard this, if anyone thinks it sounds like Sabrina's Boys, 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 which, by the way, is a tremendous video. If anyone is looking for a good video to watch, Boys, Boys, Boys by Sabrina. You did say something awkward now. It's like something else now. No, you're not a fan of Kim Wilde. Oh my God. Actually, you'll probably be quite pleased with this because in this shot, I think they've made her look like Sharon off EastEnders. There's a bit in the video, I've just took a freeze frame, but across it, she's Sharon. That Boys Boys video is one of the best of the 80s. It's brilliant. But yeah, I think she does look like Sharon off EastEnders here. But then she goes from that, and she sort of goes for the Annika Rice treasure hunt jumpsuit look in this bit? Yes. Blissful, thank you. You've just brightened up my day massively. We'll discuss more about Boy's Song when we get to Now 12. I love your knowledge of Now albums. This video, you mean? I may be able to play it. I may not. I don't know. More Raspberries Ripples, I'm sure. Yes, it is a very good video. There is a good video coming up on this side. The video is good. The song is terrible, like most of the songs on this album here. Well, this two or record two or tape two, I should say. But yeah, this only made number 29 in the charts. It was all right. It's not really memorable. I believe it's song 3, side 3 on Now 12, or I'm close anyway. They're now trying to now outdo each other, if that's the right thing to say. I do like Kim Wilde, just not the song. Yeah, I'm the same with you, Lainey. It isn't one of the best songs. It does look quite fit in the video, though. Maybe song 2, now that I think about this. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. Your knowledge is brilliant. And next up, we have another regular on here, Nick Kershaw, who, as I always say, when I think of Nick Kershaw, I always think of Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, and me repetitively singing when I was young. Which brings you back to the brilliant joke is, what is a man? A tank. Thank you very much. For anyone who hasn't heard that joke, that is my joke from when I was younger. Well, Matt, something you listen to often. Now that's what I call a contest. Oh, I might have to do a quiz in the future. Maybe a Christmas special 2021. If we do make it that far, fingers crossed. This is an okay song. But personally, I think this is a total. It's a nothing song to me. I just think it's a bit It only made number 19 in the charts. It is pretty terrible. And the video is a bit like a dystopian future, a bit like Kim Wilde's, because Kim Wilde, she was like in a bear pit where she was fighting like this. But this one, it's I don't know. They're playing board games as well. It's a bit weird. There's a cracking unplugged version of Wouldn't It Be Good floating around the net with Kershaw on guitars and Howard Jones on keyboard. I like Nick Kershaw's vocals. Are easy to listen to. Not this song though very much. It's a bit too slow for him. I think his other songs. This is the worst song we've had of him so far. Also, I want to know, what is this weird room? Is he just in a TV room? He's got an Orientists, which has loads of TVs to take your mind off it. I don't know what it is, but it's a bit, it's 80s mental music videos, isn't it? So yeah, and this song is like interdispersed. I've just checked you full past 345 subs now. Oh, is that the update to try and get us to 20,000 subs? Well, that means I've lost 3, Laney, because I was on 348 when I started, so I've gone backwards. Come on, people. I need that Lionel Richie head in my life. Come on. It's like a room in the Sliver. Yeah, I nearly put that down. It's like Sliver, but I didn't think people would get the references. It's like a crap Sliver, though, because he's only watching cartoons, not Sharon Stone in the bath, though, really. Yes, Nina, you are a new sub. Thank you very much. I don't know if this might be your first time watching. You're wondering, what the hell am I watching? An 80s dentist you're distracted with as no pain relief. Did you not get cocaine, isn't it? Is a child? Well, I got gas in there, I remember. No, you have 3. I haven't lost any subs, but I'm no closer to getting the Lionel Richie head. Thanks, Laney, for the update. But yeah, the video is interrupted by like these 80s graphics, and this. Oh, sorry, Nia. If it makes you feel any better, my youngest daughter, his middle name is Nina, so we like that name. But sorry, Nia, you probably get that all the time. I'm very sorry. Do not unsubscribe. I want to get a Lionel Richie chocolate head. But yeah, but this, like the graphics here, do remind me of Studio Line. Do you know, Studio Line, style your hair anywhere you like it. My dentist and I've been called worse. Good. I've been called worse just on this stream actually. You might have seen it on Laney's live stream. I don't know what I was called on there. I left supposedly. Cannot remember. Too embarrassed to go back and watch it. My dentist nearly had a mouthful of gold teeth and once did a root canal on me without Novocaine. Did he have to peel you off the ceiling? Split Enz album cover. I don't know Split Enz. Are they sound like a punk band to me, Split Enz. Or a barbershop quartet? I don't know. Let's have a look. But as well, in this video, you've got these two guys here. Like the Chinese Asian guy on the left as you look at it. I'm positive he's off Big Trouble in Little China. I don't know his name. And the guy on the right, I'm positive I've seen him in like Hollywood films where he always plays like a creepy bloke. And he reminds me of the bad guy on the Smurfs, if anyone knows the Smurfs. I don't know what he's called, the bad guy, but I'm positive it's them too. I was running out of time because I was half trying to get prepared before the press conference hit tonight. So I ran out of time to really look at these up. But the Caucasian guy, the white guy, looks like this Smurf baddie for anyone. But the other guy, I'm positive he is off Big Trouble in Little China. I'm not sure though. If you do know, please let us know in the chat. Split Enz were new wave post-punk. Aptly named then. And then we get onto a song I think everyone will know. Because who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Yeah, obviously everyone, well, he is wearing blue. Everyone will remember this because of the film. The film's so successful. But to me, it also reminds me of my youngest daughter who I was talking about before. She doesn't really say Ghostbusters. When I don't know if she's changed now, but she used to always, when she sang it, she used to always go, there's something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Ghost Monsters. And that was always a thing. Never Ghostbusters, always Ghost Monsters. But I've just found this out. Huey Lewis and the News were actually approached to write and do the theme song for Ghostbusters. But it never happened. I don't know if they turned it down. Was this 1986? If it was, they're probably doing Back to the Future. But I'm unsure of the circumstances why they turned it down. But later on, they sued Ray Parker Jr. because of plagiarizing the theme song Ghostbusters because it sounds similar to I Want a New Drug by Huey Lewis and the News. So I don't know if they wanted that sort of Huey Lewis and the News theme and then they've just copyrighted or what. But yeah, he successfully sued Ray Parker Jr. for that. It only reached number 2 in the charts, but it was nominated for an Oscar. But lost out to Stevie Wonder's I Just Called to Say I Love You. And I didn't think of this. Imagine this winning an Oscar. That would be brilliant. Because it isn't like you would think like an Oscar score, like big, massive number. It's Ghostbusters. Brilliant song. Iconic. That's 1984 would have been that point, Back to the Future was already in production. It also sounds similar to the song Pop Music. Talk about pop music. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, that's AJ Johnson. That's now 29 on CD. If Nick's still in the chat, he'll probably be able to tell you the price of them at the moment. I'm positive Now 29 is one of the low number CDs, one of the early CDs which come out. So that could be worth a nice nice money if you were looking to sell it on the second-hand market. Obviously, CD collector, you might not want to and everything. But yeah, it's brilliant what you've got in your loft, which hopefully you'll see future episodes on this channel of a new series I'm not going to bring out called What's in the Loft, where I'm going to go through all my crap, which is upstairs in the loft, and basically bringing the ceiling down and see what wonderful treasures or just terrible tat I've got up there. But yeah, that's the thing about songs. That's one of the things. Which song do you want us to sing, Sharon? I just called to say I love you. I just called to say I love you. Actually, can you do that? Or is that quite offensive doing that with like Stevie Wonder? I don't know. Oh, if there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Ghost Monsters. Yeah. Now the very first Now album was Now 4, but the first time the full Now album was on CD, as opposed to the CD single trimmed down version, was Now 10. If you want to know anything about Now albums, Matt Is Your Man or Blissful, they are the people you need to go and see. I'll just give you my opinion, which isn't very knowledgeable. I'm coming to find out. But yeah, then we move on to another track, which is UB40, If It Happens Again. Now, yeah, you wanted me to sing the theme tune to What's in the Loft? I tell you what, stay tuned. I will give you a rendition at the end. And also, I will be looking for people to help me out with that theme song. So every time I perform it, I want someone else to give me the clap. Stay tuned, you'll find out more. Oh no, it's UB40 time. Fads out. Red. Stu's not here to slag off UB40, Sharon, for you, but Matt is. To be honest, Sharon, I quite like this one. Surprisingly, pick yourself up off the floor. And it's probably the best UB40 song so far to feature in this. But I didn't know the background of this song. I didn't realise it was like, you know, once it's like, what? I quite like this song. Sharon, I don't want to slap. I like this song. The fact that I've seen Now 40 many times in Poundland doesn't suggest it's worth it. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if you had it on 12-inch single or cassette, it might be worth more. I might be getting confused. If it happens again, I'm leaving. Pack up my bags and go. Do you know what it's about, Laney? It's about Maggie Thatcher getting re-elected in 1983. And that's... I won't say I told you so. That's why that bit comes in. I know UB40 is quite political because there's like I Am the 1 in 10, which is about unemployment rates and everything. But yeah, this I didn't know this was like a political song. But I quite like it. I do like the political aspect as well. It's quite good when you think about Thatcher and everything. But Stu maybe didn't like it that he liked this song, so that's why. Another reason he might not repeat tonight, possibly because it's the worst disc tape of a Now album. But yeah, but we do come on to it. So we're going to get 2 good songs in a row because the next song, Pointer Sisters Jump, for me, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Another shitty bands. Sharon, who are you talking about? Pointer Sisters or UB40? Because this song, I don't know any other Pointer Sisters songs, I don't think, but Jump is a brilliant song. It's a very 80s song. It's on loads of 80s compilations. For me, it reminds me of the early 90s, about 92 to about 95-ish era, when I used to go and watch basketball, the Sun and Scorpions basketball, and this song was always played when they were like warming up and everything. And it is quite always played like with sport, with basketball and everything. And in the music video, it's intertwined with the 3 lasses singing and like people doing long jump and high jump. Pointer Sisters were great. They had loads of. I don't know any other hits. I'm sorry. Jump for My Love. Yeah, that's this one. But I don't know any of the other songs. I probably wouldn't when you mention it. I'll go, oh yeah. But this, yeah, Slow Hands. Da, 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 da. I heard this several times before. Girls Aloud covered it for Love Actually. Still prefer the original. Yeah, the original is so much better. Points has great hits. All right, Disco. Right, I'll have to look that up. I'm so excited. Oh, the crew. All right, okie dokie. Automatic. I'm so excited. You probably never know that. All right. Okay, I was wrong. The Pointer Sisters do have some great songs, yeah, and quite a few I know. But yeah, the thing is, like I was saying, it's intertwined, so you get a lot of the Pointer Sisters singing and everything, get the long jumpers and high jumpers jumping, and then you get this little step, this little thing. It's a little skip, not really a jump. It's their dance move. They do it all the way through the song, and I don't know anyone else dance like that. Maybe after you've getting out of bed with your high heel on, you've done your strut across the dance floor, you do that before you have an orgasm with your toaster. Just saying. It reached number 6 in the charts. The Girls Aloud version did get to number 2 in 2003. And like Blissful said, this is on Love Actually, and it's possibly the worst part of that. The movie, it's watchable. I know some people who absolutely hate it. It's possibly the worst part of the movie where he's like going through that thing dancing. It's like the air grab but different, lol. Yeah. The air grab. It's like a jump, but not. It's not a skip. It's like a step. It would be more appropriate for Step Into Christmas, this move, actually. Step into Christmas. Step into Christmas. There you go. It's more Step Into Christmas than jump. The Pointer Sisters did the pinball song of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is a brilliant song. I think everyone knows that off Sesame Street. And I never used to watch Sesame Street. I still know that. That's a brilliant thing. Other people must have heard of it as well. But then we move on to another band. And it's again, I've wrote down here, yet another song I don't really remember. I do remember always getting level 42 in UB40 mixed up when I was younger. It may be because I'm shit at maths. Just didn't tell me boss, who I work for in accounts. You really... That song is brilliant, Nick. You've got to admit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I bet you can even see like the psychedelic like numbers going up and the pinballs going around there. It is a brilliant song. It brings back... That is like a memory. It's lodged in your memory bank up there. Interchangeable average nail. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, this song's a bit meh. I don't know. The song doesn't really have any like massive like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember this. I do like some of level 42, but I prefer their late 80s stuff for the most part. Yeah, I think they've become a bit more... I don't know if this was one of their first... It might have been after Breakthrough album, this or whatever. I heard on the radio that just today they named themselves after 42 and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Never knew that before. So... Isn't 42 the meaning of life and everything or something, isn't it? There's We're going to be stacked for Laney's quiz tomorrow night with all these level 42 and now fact. Boom! Laney, you need to do a now round. The only thing I can think of this song, it has the line where it says sons and daughters, something about hot water. But that sons and daughters bit, it just went, oh yeah, sons and I just got totally distracted by that because the song's a bit nah. It's a grown-up band, adult pop, like Curiosity Killed the Cat. Yeah. Status Quo, grown-up band, dad band. It only got to number 18 in the UK charts. So yeah, again, not a song to break the top 10. How many of these songs don't break the top 10? I should have wrote them down. Next up, we have a song which I was like, whoa, this is Susan. Oh, evening Aid, you're late again. Lines this week. I must not be late. Come on. Or you've got time to try and get us to 10,000 subscribers so I can get a chocolate Lionel Richie head. I've seen it be referred to as sophisti pop. Oh, it is terrible music, I think. Yeah, Susan, you missed at the beginning of The Wanderer by Status Quo, which we think Fred Rest wrote. If you go back and listen to the lyrics, you'll understand. Yeah, but this song, I found it a bit mental because I didn't really understand the lyrics. I've never, ever read like the novel 1984. Obviously, that's what it stands for. But I do know it's like dark sort of thing. Lionel Richie head, what have I missed? If I get 10,000 subs by the end of this stream aid, I will buy a new £800 chocolate Lionel Richie head. I'd say half the sales of this would be because of sex. I like them, but not this song. Prefer Lessons in Love. It's about something. Yeah, it's a bit riskier for its time. Well, it's like in the early 90s. I remember two songs which really stood out was Colour Me Bad, Let's Talk About Sex. No, sorry, it wasn't. Colour Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up. And Salt and Pepper, Let's Talk About Sex. Come out at the same time. Massively popular at school between like 11 and 12-year-olds, which was probably my age around about that time. One's a good, like, Let's Talk About Sex is quite a good song by Salt and Pepper. The other one is really ropey pop. I still quite like it, probably because of the nostalgia feeling. Oh, and both are back to back are now 20. Now Knowledge. Colour Me Bad 1992. Yeah, I would have been 11 at that time. I got this. I remember I had Salt and Pepper's album then on cassette. Colour Me Bad were just a joke to me and my friends. But it's like a cheesy, terrible pop song, which everyone sort of got on the back of. I think they were a one-hit wonder, to be honest. Someone will probably tell me I'm wrong there. So what else have I said about this sex crime? Oh, yes. So sex crime is something which features in the novel where the word features heavily in the novel. Something says it or whatever. Horrendous song, horrendous fashions. Yeah, but that was the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. There was an amazing footage of Colour Me Bad in the 2000s having a bust-up backstage. Oh. Nick, you'll have to post that on somewhere. Colour Me Bad, just lots of ooh, ooh, ooh. We can do it till we both wake up. They had lovely Because I'm Worth It floppy hair, if I remember. Or did they have like the Vanilla Ice where it was like shaven, bit mullet? And then basically turbo hair like this. But yeah, sex crime was in that. But this was wrote, well, it's on the album for this. It's on the soundtrack album for the film 1984, but the song was actually dropped from the film. It was used in a lot of the trailers, but it never actually made it to the final cut of the film. I want to slap them up. But what I find, because obviously 1984, what I understand about that, it's quite a gritty, dark thing. And this song's quite upbeat and dancey, and I just that's possibly why it was dropped, because I don't think it fitted like really well. But the song does feature like a lot of stuttering. Do you know? I think Tesla Girls, they done it where there's like like I'm trying to think, time warp, because when you got late 90s, there was a lot of songs. I'm positive Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny done it. Right, was that more stutter because it was like going down, going? Yeah, they did going down, going down. I like it. Oh yeah, that always featured late on the 90s. Oh yeah. Can I say I've never seen the movie? Not surprised the song was dropped. I think it was one of the Young Music's worst. I don't mind. It's played quite regularly, this song, on BBC Radio Newcastle. I don't know if one of the DJs loves it or it's just fell onto the playlist or something, but it's played very regularly on an afternoon. If you've got Radio Newcastle on, it is on there. They might have copyright issues. I don't copyright for it, but it did reach number 4 in the charts. But like I think it was Matt who was saying, they probably sold a lot of it on the back of sex being in the title. Yeah. Next up, we get to Rockwell's "Somebody's Watching Me." Now, I don't know what other people's thoughts of this, but it has sort of become a Halloween song over here. Now that Halloween's becoming more and more popular, it is one of them songs like this. Everybody by Backstreet Boys, Thriller, Monster Mash. There's like, I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple of years if you've seen like a now Halloween album come out over here. I don't know if they have them already in the States, but wasn't that written by Michael Jackson? He does feature. I don't know if he wrote it or what, but between him and Jermaine, he does the main vocals on the chorus of this. And Jermaine does like the backing vocals on the chorus as well. I remember it more though. There is a now Halloween album in the US. I wouldn't be surprised in the either next year or the year after we'll see that over in the UK, because Halloween is becoming massive over here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that over here soon, if it hasn't already. I don't know if I've seen it over here. Pretty sure it's a coloured vinyl, yellow and green, I guess. Don't have it though. Yeah, because there was some now summer albums, I think, at one point, wasn't there? I don't know if I'm positive there was like a now summer album, like how you had Now Christmas, to try to do like all summery songs. But yeah, this was re-released by another band, or remixed in 2006 by Beat Freaks. Now it's the Beat Freaks one. Yeah, Weekly says Michael and Jermaine are doing back and forth. Yeah, that's where I got my information from as well, Susan. Yeah, the summer album came in 1986. It was indeed a now album. Yeah, I thought there was something like that came out. It might have been on one of your videos where I seen it, Matt, actually. Or where I first noticed it. But yeah, the Beat Freaks got to number 3 with it. The original only got number 6. But I don't find them much different. It's basically just like a re-release with a little bit of more beat into it. But they're both sort of interchangeable, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll tell you what I haven't done is change this over. But I don't know if that's Michael Jackson's eyes in the bottom corner here, and they've just put it in because he would have still been riding the wave here of the Thriller album. Because I think that's where Farewell My Summer Love was released, because it was an unreleased track, and that featured on here. And I wonder if this is the same why this Somebody's Watching Me, because I had Michael Jackson on vocals, and I thought, well, might be able to make some money here. But yeah, I'm positive Jacko's eyes, and by Jacko I mean Michael Jackson, not him off Brushstrokes. If anyone gets that reference, most people won't remember Brushstrokes. Even though, who sang the theme song for the Brushstrokes? The guy from Come On Eileen. Oh, what they called? Oh, someone will know in the chat. I don't know if I've lost the chat here. I think I might have lost the chat. Bear with us. Oh, the live chat has gone down. I must apologise. I cannot see it at the moment. So I'm just going to read blind. Let's see if I can get it on here. Come on. No, my live chat's gone. I must apologise. If anyone's chatting away, just talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves, please. Oh, I think I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I've got it on my phone. Right, it is Dexy Midnight Runners. How could I forget Dexys? Yeah, they done. It was the. I think it was the guy though. Who sang the Brushstrokes theme tune. Because of you. Sang terrible, but yeah, loved it. That's all I remember from that sitcom as well. In the late 80s, early 90s. Kevin Rowland. Yes, that's him. Yes, went on to do the Flash adverts. But yes, let's move on to another song I have not heard of from Malcolm McLaren. Now, again, another song I have never come across. Production value is always on point. Thank you very much, Sharon. That is what I aim for, perfection. I never get anywhere near it, but I do aim for it. Yeah, so we get on Malcolm McLaren. Only thing I think about this guy, he's weird. Vivian Westwood, and I thought he only had 2 songs. Oh, bit of nip. Yes, you're right. Oh, bit of nipple. But yeah, I thought you only had Buffalo Girls and Double Dutch. Someone will probably come on and say no. He appears on loads of albums. He's got loads of songs, but they're the only 2 I really know of. This one, actually, like the other song, he doesn't really sing on them. He might have some speaking parts, and someone else will do all the singing. He does the production. Bone Cleavage, creepy weird guy. Yeah, I think he is. Well, when he was in that girls' high school or YMCA or whatever, just hanging around in a bathrobe, watching girls do Double Dutch. I mean, what was that about? And this one, actually, as much as I think this song's terrible, I don't actually mind the video. The video is not too bad. It's no Sabrina's Boys, but it's not too bad. It is not too bad. Double Dutch was an amazing track though. Yeah, but again, he doesn't really. If you watch the video, I don't know if it's now 2 or something, Nick. It might be the 4th live stream, or just have a look back at the music video for Double Dutch. He looks like a monk, or he's wearing a dressing gown, and he looks like someone's weird, creepy uncle just hanging around. I'm surprised he's not in this sauna full of women. It's like squirrels' nose in the rush. I wonder what. It's the artistic. I don't recall this kind of being on top of the pops. I don't think it was on top of the pops, to be honest. It is quite a good artistic video. That's what I like it for, its artistic integrity, Susan. But yeah, but this song is shocking. And the most shocking thing about this video, actually, or about this song, I should say, is it reached number 13 in the charts. It is just, it's not. He basically takes like the operatic part of Madame Butterfly, inserted it into odd parts of the song, and then jazzes up the other bits. I don't think he even sings on this. It's very arty farty and just a bit. Well, it's not even. It's crap. Never heard it before, and Laney, you'll be thankful you can't remember it, or if you've never heard it, you'll be thankful. And finally, I think this is record time. We'll get through this. It shows you how much of a gobshite Stu is. Never shuts up. Eugene Wilder, got to get her home tonight. Yeah, I've just put another song I've never heard of. So what a way to end this album, because a lot of these songs never heard of, and this one another questionable title. And this Am I back? Can you hear me now? Am I back, anyone? I'm back. I'm back in the room. You're back. Right. Yeah. Someone said he thought it said Gene Wilder. Yeah. At first, when I was looking through this, when I seen the listens, I went, "Oh, Gene Wilder," but no, it's Eugene Wild. Never heard of the bloke. I think he was a one-hit wonder with this song. I thought he said Gene Wilder too. Unfortunately, not. I would have preferred Gene Wilder with what's the one off bloody Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Can't even think of it because this side has dulled my memory. This is the first one where I don't even recall the artist, let alone song. Yeah. The song, it's like a very terrible Poundland version of Alexander O'Neill. The song is in the category of late night local radio when you're driving around. Pure imagination, yeah. Still in the world of pure imagination. I would have much preferred that song because this is just to end a record 2. It is terrible. It reached number 18 in the charts. But yeah, I think there's about a third of these. Oh, hiya, Rich. Welcome. Hope you're feeling better. You have just missed one of the worst sides of Now albums, so you haven't really missed much. And to be honest, Stu's not here tonight, so he isn't going off. So I'm pretty much on the last song. I can stay around and chat for a bit if you wish, where we can go over this. But this is by far the worst album. But yeah, so I will come out of the Death Pie PowerPoint thing, stop sharing the screen, and then come on to here. Lone Star Picker. Well, Lone Star Picker, hit the subscribe button. Yes, because I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this live stream to buy. I might have to reshare this. I have said if I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will buy this 9 kilograms of delicious Belgian chocolate shaped like Lionel Richie. No, I wasn't playing the US version of Now 48. This is, you're better off coming back next week for Now. No, stay around, Blissful. Yeah, we will be here next week. See, Susan, this is what you missed starting. This is Lid. That was the UK version of Now 4. It's I hadn't heard about a third of the songs. But yeah, if I hit 10,000 subs by the time this stream you're doing 24 hours because you might get a Lionel Richie head. I've got vague recollections of saying I'm going to do a 27-hour stream to cover the full New Year's. Is that correct? A CD version of this is worth 500 quid. Get 2 of them here and you can buy a Lionel Richie head for us. I need to stop sharing. Yeah. Let's have a look back at the chat. Hope you had some wonderful New Year. Wonderful New Year's. Yes. Yeah. Now 5 is coming next week. I released a video last week of like the first 5 Now albums or adverts of them. So if you want to go back and have a look at them, you'll get a sneak peek at Now 5. That's coming up. But the stream doing anything, you might get a Lionel head. I'm hoping I get a Lionel's head in a yacht called the Membership. That's just put me right off chocolate. Actually, what I might do, if I reach 1,000 subs by Easter, I'll make me own Lionel Richie Easter egg concoction bust head thing. There you go. I'm gonna do that for Easter. Get us to 1,000 subs, and that'll be appear on my live stream. Hi Louis, had the COVID, so missed it. I hope you're back out the other side though. Oh, sweet chocolate lips. Louis, it sounds like you want to do a bit more to that than just nibble on it. I'll probably nibble on these ears first. Just warm them up. This is the Holy Grail now albums on CD. Really? All right. You're off on some travels, Neil. What were the travels? Because I said what I wanted. I think it's coming back gradually, one by one. But I think I said I'm going to start off in like Kiribati and Samoa, and then go around and do like an hour each place. But obviously not take a drink, but like local food or delicacies from them areas. So I wouldn't probably get as drunk as this year. But yeah. I regret record 1 of now 5 as are you regard now 1 of 5? Next week is going to be superb. Nick, I don't collect the now albums. I do have I had a couple on vinyl, and my mum got rid of them about last year. There was about 3, now 13. I think now 12, now 13, and now 3. I think she had on vinyl at her house, and there was a pile of vinyl, and she just got rid of. They probably weren't worth anything, though. I don't think. Then you played "Got to Be Unbelievable." That's probably why it's the Holy Grail, because no one ever bought it, because it's a terrible album. That's the thing. It probably turns to be out truly awful, as did on the Goldbergs. Did this have UB40 on as well? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. But it was one of the better songs. And Stu's missed it, so Stu thinks UB40 is still terrible. But I would say this is one of their better songs. It was about Maggie Thatcher winning the 1983 election. How's the new year 2021 plans going? I've put it in my diary. Well, I've got plenty of time. I'll probably plan it from the 26th of December. This is usually thrown together in a night. That's why towards the end of it, I should really plan stuff out a bit more. I might, with now 5 being such a good album, I might have a look at some songs tonight and have a good in-depth look at them, look at the lyrics, really delve into them. But then I'll probably leave the rest and do it on the Monday night before I do the live stream. Along with a big birthday in February. Did I mention I was 40? Yeah. Ooh. And I still only feel 14. I've been collecting the re-release of the classic Now albums on CD. Yeah, I think a lot of people have gone back and started collecting like the classics on CD. I should really do it when I'm doing these. I should go out and try and buy the next Now album before the next episode, shouldn't I? Well, I can't really now. Well, unless I get it from Amazon. But I was thinking like try and charity shop hunt them. As you can see, I'm still slurring my words from New Year's. Bloody hell! How did Gene Wilder make it there? It wasn't Gene Wilder. It was Eugene Wilder. Now 4 is the grill on CD because a few of them were pressed. Yeah, they probably knew they were on a losing streak though. But I think you said this is when the Hits album come out, and the Hits album like went to number 1, and then these didn't have many. But this only had one number 1, wasn't it? And it was Hello, Lionel. You be who? I'm trying to lift Nick's DM LP collection. Good luck with that. You can say UB40 are terrible when you like the cheat code. I'm not triggered. I like UB40. Don't you remember what you said? Well, there's little bits, and there's other things. I remember I was on Andrew's chat before, and I remember a bit more on there. Phil Higginson. Phil, is it Higginson? Higginbottom or whatever. He was on with lasers, and I accused him that this would be. Well, I inferred that the video of him showing us his lasers would be used in his video evidence after he goes on a killing spree. I must apologise to him as well next time I see him. I thought the Cheat Girls GB40, Bog of Susan. Oh, there's arguments starting now. I've got quite a few, but still not found number 4. T.S. Laney. CDs were in the infancy. Very few people had them in 1984, so they didn't press as many in now copies. Yeah, didn't like CDs around 1984 time cost about 25 quid as well, so it was only like proper audio files who went out and got them. Positive that was the case. I'm going to have to watch some of the Hangouts back, the wasted hours. Yeah, that's the 10-hour live stream, Laney. I didn't realise you went to 10. To be honest, I didn't realise it was 6 o'clock until I checked my phone the next day, and I had a text message off Kay who said, "Shut up and get to bed." And I didn't realise. She'd rang us at one point. I think she said I went in and seen her, then come back. I must have left the live stream, then come back and was talking on it. And that's when she texted us and messages and shouted through. And that's probably why I left abruptly, not so much because of the bullying, but more because my wife was annoyed, and that's worse than anything. Someone get me a pineapple on a pizza. Get to put pineapple. Ugh! Someone get me a pineapple to put on this pizza party. Then anchovies. What? I don't know that. I learned what triggers Neil. Oh, it's catch. Right, I'll tell you now. Cat shitting in the garden is the worst thing. Cat shitting in the. I went out the other day and there's 2 right outside. You come out of our door and there's a little bit of grass. 2 bits right outside our door. They're even. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't start shitting on me doorstep if it was nice and soft for them. But yeah, here cats. It became apparent it was valuable when they did a documentary on TV and suddenly eBay was flooded. Yeah, it happens all the time. It happens in the coin community. As you know, some of you may know, some of you may not. I collect coins, and you'll see an article in the Daily Mail, Daily Mirror, or whatever, and it'll say, "Oh, this coin is rare." And it'll be a Benjamin Britten and say, "There's a limited supply in circulation." There's about 5 million, which is quite high. It's not a Kew Gardens where there's only like 250,000. 5 million. And then all of a sudden you'll see them on eBay for like 50, 60 quid when you can, the 10 a penny in a change, you can find them all the time. The only thing is now with managed payments, I don't think you can sell coins with managed payments, so I don't know how that's going to affect people. Good to know. Bullying off my pony. Yes, poor me, poor Lulu. Cats in general are fairly triggering. Is that why this stream was 10 hours? Because I went on and on about cat shitting gods. God, you understood me. I said it in your accent. No, see them. Your average house kid would cut your throat if it had out of it. Is what true. But yes, wait. Thanks very much for joining us. Like I said, I'm just going to check one more thing before we go. Let's go over and check. See if I've hit the 10,000 subscribers. No, I'm still on 348. Still haven't gained a subscriber. So unfortunately, I don't not getting a Lionel Richie chocolate head. But get me to the 1,000 subscriber mark by Easter, and I will make you an Easter egg Lionel Richie bust. So yeah, to be honest, it saved us 750 quid or whatever it is. Cool to know. I collect coins too. Yeah, I've got some world coin hunts I've done before on here. I've got a playlist of them if you want to look back. I may have some coming up in the new year. I think I've got few. I just need editing. That don't do as well as other things, but like I say on here, I'm a bit anti-algorithm because it's just like, oh, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. I do everything, and nothing really ranks high and gets the subs in. So that's why I'm going to Lionel Richie bust as well. That's going to be a new thing. I'm just going to go on and on about. Yeah, it was 9 hours of you and an hour of us. You only joined in for 6. I'm quiet, me. I just sit in the corner quietly. I don't talk. That's why I love cats. They are bastards and duck. We'll just ask if life is true or it's all a nightmare. I don't understand some of this chat. I like the full stop and explain the sentence, Susan. It so gets through. It's like you put an at or you spell shit with an exclamation mark rather than an I, and it gets past the people. I just want to make it's not censored. Right. So, like I said, before I say goodbye, obviously I haven't hit the things and whatnot. A few minutes left, so I'll just run a few things. I know Lainey has 2 lives tomorrow. I think the first one is 7:30. Yeah, laugh my ass. Neil's quiet. Yeah, right. See, how fast did I get through these songs? It's not because they were shit. It's because Gobshite Stew isn't here. You know what I mean? And like quiet old me had to do a little bit of talking. Like when I'm on Learning Stream, I think in New Year I possibly mentioned cats once for 5 minutes at most, and yet get blamed talk for 6 hours. But yeah, Lainey's got 2 lives tomorrow night. I think the first one's about 7:30. It is the Banish Bin. It's basically Room 101, I think, roughly. If anyone knows Room 101 from TV, she's got other YouTubers, some resellers coming on to give them get rid of stuff they don't want and put it in the Banish Bin. Also, she has her quiz tomorrow night. I think that is 9. Yep, correct. 7:30 Banish Bin and Trivia Tuesday quiz at 9 p.m. And then Saturday night, 9 p.m. she has a chat where some people get drunk. Not me. Dry January for me. Drank too much already. And I know this week I have at least... Well, I've got another video I know coming out this week. Maybe 2. I might even spoil you and bring 3 out. Don't expect to be spoiled. And hopefully, Psychic Stew will be back next week. Probably less stressed than what he's been this week with having to change everything at the last moment. I know my wife, she's just popped in. She's still working at the moment, trying to get stuff sorted for school. But yeah, Now 5, and as Blissful said already, it is a great album. So come back. And I think Matt said it's one of the best albums. One of the best discs, records, tapes, whatever they're called, on the Now series. If you want a sneak peek, have a look at the Now, that's what I call music adverts. I've done 1 to 5 on the channel. You can have a sneak peek at number 5. But yeah, so thanks everyone for coming. Thanks Lainey, thanks Sharon, thanks Susan, I'm still drunk. Thanks Louis, thanks Aid. Who else have we got up here? Thanks Aljax Johnson, thanks Nick, thank you Matt, thank you Blissful. Who else have I missed? Thank you Rich. Hope you get better soon. Hope you're on the mend. I think that might be everyone. If I have missed you, I am so sorry. Sorry. Please do not hate me. And hopefully I'll see you again next week. Thank you very much for coming.